Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Incredible, isn't it? We're in Montalino, and here we have our new friend. Very nice to meet you.
I am Diego Caverzazzi.
Nice to meet you, Dario, also a cross-country rider from the Lee Cougar team. So, if we're on the same team, we'll both be riding the same bike. We're at Montalino, which is fine for me. How about you?
Also fine.
All right, even if the clothing isn't appropriate. Because today we're going to see how it works. The Crossfire Trail is a studio, so Crossfire Trail compared to Parcataro, a real cross-country rider. And we're going to put it to the test to see how versatile this bike is and see if it performs well, both uphill and downhill. In rough terrain, basically, in some unusual situations. Let's go. Are you ready? Ready.
Very high.
Top of the line. Let's go, Dario. How do you do in the bike park?
Well, I've never done anything too huge. A jump like that, should I go for it?
No, because we already have some jumps there.
Those all on the right? I don't think so.
To the right. Let me follow you for this first part you start. Let's see what Dario does with his Crossfire Trail. Well, anyway, hey, thanks. Also because lately cross-country races are really tough on the courses. Hey, it's like a speed field, man. We braked, huh? I felt it. Wow, anyway, this bike, guys, goes really fast. Oh my god, I overshot. It's really fast, and I'll tell you, it even handles well on rough terrain. Incredible. I'll tell you, every time I use this bike, I'm amazed at how fast it goes, even on rough sections.
No, it's a nice ride.
After just a few meters, I already have a feel for it. Dario, it works. Especially since cross-country courses are really tough now. They're not quite like the Viper ones, but close. Dario, can you tell us where you're from and what you do?
As Diego said, I'm part of the Sudali Kugan team. I'm from Recco, Diego, where they make good focaccia.
Importata? How long have you been racing?
I've been racing since I was 7 years old, so I'm about to turn 23 in a few days. Crossfire Trail, they made quite a change compared to the previous version. All the changes that make it one of the most modern on the market have slackened the head angle, made the seat tube more vertical, and given it 120 millimeters of travel front and rear. How does it ride now?
Compared to the old Crossfire, what kind of improvements have you found? Where do you think it works better when pedaling?
I'd say pretty much in everything, both uphill and downhill. The way you're positioned on the bike, you've done a great job.
Even when pedaling, doesn't using it tire you out?
Exactly.
Because I didn't pedal in the subway, I got off the gondola and pedaled a couple of times in the square. But since you use it a lot, how many kilometers do you do while filming?
No, let's talk more about weekly hours.
Just estimate it now like Riccati does.
Around 70 or 80. Every ride with the mountain bike is enough.
No focaccia, and we have to ride our bikes. I'd say we can move on to the next thing because I lost the list of things, if I'm not mistaken. We could do a climbing test right now. I think we could do it right here because there's a really tough climb. Okay, let's proceed with our climbing challenge. Let's see how much someone who climbs a lot pulls away from me because I'm really bad at it. Guys, go ahead and set your own pace. I'll do mine. I'm already struggling. I'm even standing on the pedals. As for him, well, I shift gears, keep shifting, keep going, but the gears always feel the same. I don't know why I locked the suspension to get more push. 750 meters to the finish.
Guys, come on, it's leveling out.
Hey, it's leveling out. Come on. Let's go all the way to the plane. I'm catching up. I've already run out of gears. Anyway, we're doing this totally cold. We're really ready. Our finish line is at the plane. We're almost there. I'm going for the final sprint. We're arriving. Attention, final push at the line where the asphalt changes. Almost overtaking. Nothing is lost. Well, anyway, this bike has proven that it's rideable. I'm following someone at random for the big jumps. Careful. Wow, it really jumps. Guys, it jumps really hard. Oh my, maybe even too strong. This bike is incredible. Wow, I passed the guy and he's on a 180 full suspension bike, I think 170. Watch out for the G-down, it's there, but are you sure you don't want to do a drop? Look how fun it is then. Dario told me he's not very experienced with jumps, but we are. So we'll find this Crossfire Trail on the drops in the dirt line at Modolino. Thanks. We need to be a bit careful because it's pretty windy. Wow, let's drop. Let's head towards Adbox Onda. It's windy. It's really dirt to dirt. There's a lot of flow, very nice, but there was wind. Dario, it's your turn. I'm going. The curve. Wow. Dario, are you ready? The challenge is for you, which will show if you're a fast rider or not. Now we'll do a stretch after the bridge up to the start of Sitia, and it's forbidden to pedal. You have to make it over the hill without pedaling. G-Sport, keep an eye from behind, watch out. Okay, if you start, that's the mission. Here we really test how well this Crossfire carries speed. Here we have to brake a little because there's a drop. Okay, I've already gained some ground. He's pumping everything he's got. Now we're entering the difficult section, but I really feel fast, much more than usual. There's a section to jump over the roots. I'm catching up here. That critical moment. From here it goes uphill. I'm catching you, I'm passing you. And let's go to do it. Okay, mission accomplished. Incredible, good. Did you pass the test? Thank you then for doing a really serious test. Now we've brought Dario onto the Panette. We're at Modelino. This is a black run, a tough black run. 21% descent over 500 meters, it's nice. There are also some drops. Whether you can do them or not, are you ready? No, since Dario hasn't done it before, I let him go first. All right, please, whenever you're ready, sir. It's time to see how it performs. The Crossfire trail on real rough terrain, which is kind of what you find in cross-country races, on slightly more extreme courses. Here we already have some routes, thank you. How'd it feel? Excellent, I didn't feel anything. What race does this course remind you of? What race does it remind me of? Some World Cup stage? We're definitely moving along this section that now gets a bit more downhill. Soon there will be more steps, a few more routes, some rocks. This is a very technical section here, with the risk of ending up in the ravine down the steep slope. Then you go into the final stretch, straight and full speed. Dario, this is a step up, an easy jump. So you can go all out. Let's see, full speed. Incredible. Let's see if this bike can do tricks too. Yes, it can do tricks too. Incredible, we're in the cabin. After the first lap, Dario and I covered pretty much everything. Jumps, downhill, rough, steep. Tell me, what limits did you find with this bike?
I have to say, very few. It really allows for a lot. Obviously, with extreme downhill, it might have some difficulties. Of course, that's it.
I also only noticed some difficulties. The steps start to get over half a meter. There, clearly, the 120 millimeter travel is a bit limited. But for everything that's more guided, where maybe there are some braking bumps, some rough patches, things like that. But for small stuff, I found it really smooth, actually. Almost better than a bike, I don't know, a downhill one. Because anyway, maybe with the tires at a slightly higher pressure, or with less tread, you can roll more quickly.
Let's try on the next descent to find some other limits.
Yeah, now we're really pushing it now. Let's see what happens. Let's see, we're on a really extreme section. This is Perlanera, it's a black run, it's new. There's a really rough section, I'll show you now, look here, here it is. Here you take this line a bit to the left, there's also a line on the right, but it's much more difficult. Through the rocks. The bike doesn't brake that well, I'm telling you. Then you have to let it run pretty fast, and then there's a big berm. Are you ready? Boiling hot. Okay, let's do it. Then let's pause to pick our route. Maybe we'll head back up to test carrying this bike uphill on our shoulders, since that's tough. But this one seems light. Exactly. Let's try it. Let's do it again. Go, because we really liked it, right? It's time to see how portable this bike is. For the real tough ones, I'm all ready. Wow, it goes up by itself. You're okay. Yeah, you're more experienced than me. Technically speaking? Yeah. No, I'm kind of a rookie at this stuff. I just ride downhill, that's it, technically speaking. Please, sir, go ahead. I'll tuck in right behind you. Look at this. Look at how he handles it. All right, gentlemen, we've tested these two amazing Crossfires. By the way, mine is a size S.
M size M.
In fact, you can notice the size a bit. You probably did better than me then. The bikes are really good. So, speaking personally, here's my take. On the downhill with all three, I almost prefer it to a DH bike. Because it really rolls well, it goes fast. And anyway, you don't really feel them. Probably also thanks to the fact that the suspensions are set up perfectly. For me, maybe this is the case, but anyway, the frame is very easy to handle, really smooth. And even going uphill, the bike handles well. I'm really bad at climbing.
Everyone has their strengths.
The good Dario will tell us instead that this bike is a bike because
I would say it's for those who want to have fun, those who want to push themselves. Anyway, because it's fast uphill, and as we saw in the video, it also lets you do a lot. On the descent, you can really have some great rides, both with a lot of climbing and with challenging descents.
to go out for a relaxed ride or to go for a more aggressive ride with some descents, it's already fun. So, you'll find the link below in the description to check out the Crossfire. On the Likugan website, you'll find all the different configurations. You can choose the frame, the wheels you want, and more. Try out the Likugan configurator, it's really interesting. Thanks, Dario, for joining me on this ride.
Thank you.
Really exciting. I have to say, he got a bit pumped up.
Yes, a lot.
We'll try a few little jumps later. Front flips or back flips? Front flips. Watch out! Let's go, GS Sport. Front flip pays off too. Awesome.